Hey guys, and welcome back to the Rider Out Waxing and UK One Wheel channel. So we're on a set of skis. We've had a really good run of snowboards, and we've got these DynaStar Nothing But Trouble skis. Now these are a 2008 ski, a twin tip. They really need a bit of love. Now this is purely as a backup set. The lady who's dropped these off is actually going to be hitting the slopes on a snowboard, but we're going to service these as, I suppose, you get out of jail card. If the snowboarding doesn't quite go to plan, she can jump on her skis because she can ski. So why not? If you can take both, have both. If you can do both, do both. Absolutely. So we're going to get these sorted out. Like I say, we've got a bit of detail to do on these, a bit of P-texing. We've got the base to clean up, some edges to clean up. So I'm going to do a quick detail rundown. So let's take a quick look at Nothing But Trouble. So, Nothing But Trouble. Like I say, for a 2008 ski, if you actually think about it, these are like nearly 14 years old. So they are going to have a few battle scars, quite a few. We've got some nice deep gouging here, just right down the centre of the ski. There's quite a lot of raised areas just on the ski. The edges themselves really do need sharpening up. They are quite heavily corroded. Always a good thing with skis, if you can, is dry them off before you put them back in the bag and keep them somewhere dry, like in a loft possibly, and maybe wrap them in a towel, so if any moisture were to get on there, it'd get wicked away by the towel. But that's ski number one. We're going to get on and detail this one, and then we're going to flip this one over, and it's pretty much the same story on this one. We've got loads of, if we just zoom in just there, loads of high areas, as you can see, down through the ski. So we're going to get that all sorted out and tidied up. We've got it all there as well. Edges on that one is slightly better towards the actual nose of the ski, but again, through the centre, turning part, we're quite rusty. If I can, and I get time, I will flip the ski over just quickly. We've got quite a lot of top coat damage just here and just here. I might just lay a little bit of epoxy just on this ridge to stop anything from catching into it, but also to seal it off, so we can kind of make the transition nice and smooth. And if we've got a little bit of a gouge just there, and if we go to the front of the ski, that's not one, that's just decorative, but we've got one just here. You can just see just there, and a nasty one just there. So I'm just gonna might lay some just epoxy just in around the edge here, and that way then what that will do, it will just stop any moisture getting in, but also create a nice smooth transition so nothing can catch it and obviously rip more top coat off. The other ski itself, nothing really on the tip of that one, just there. Down through the ski is pretty good until we get to the back. Again, a bit of a thing with twin tips. As you can tell from a previous set, or actually no, you've not seen that video yet, but I've got another set which is delaminated as well on a set of twin tips. So we'll lay a bit of epoxy in there just to stop anything catching and ripping that off even more so. So, fair bit of work to do on these. I'm going to pop you on time lapse. I'm going to start with one ski and to get this one looking ship shape. Clean up the base first off, lay down some P-Tex. Got a nasty groove all the way down through there, and then it just kind of dog legs. And then we've got the other one just down through there. So, as in the edge of the rails, they're not too bad. So we're going to lay some epoxy in that. But first off, what we're going to do is give it a clean with some de-waxing, so we can get the P-Tex laying on a nice clean base, so that sticks, so we can get it scraped. Do the edges. So I'm going to work on the base on these first. Then I'm going to do the edges, do the side walls, and then lay down some fresh wax, and then strip it off. So, let's crack on. Okay, sorry guys, my phone ran out, which I record on. But this base is looking nice and flat. That's the P-Tex I laid down, as you can see. It's lovely and smooth. We have the other one just there, that hockey stick one. As you can see there, lovely and smooth. yeah, very happy with this. So we're going to get on, do the edges, and then I will do the base again, because obviously the metal filings over here does sit on here, and I don't like that before I wax a ski. And we'll clean it up. But yeah, let's pop you back on time lapse and to get on and edge this ski. Okay guys, so these DynaStar skis have been sat now in my workshop after coming out of the hot room for about half an hour, so the wax is nice and hard and it is quite chilly out here. We're going to get this wax stripped off, we're going to get the edges all nice and clean, we're going to lay down some Teflon and they're going to look lovely. Now these skis are a backup set for the K2 snowboard that I done, and if you haven't seen that, I'll put the link for that video now because I've uploaded that along with the Rossignol board, which is just behind me here. That's a family full set of 4 skis and snowboards. And yeah, you can have a look at that. But like I say, these skis here are a backup ski for the lady who's going to be riding that snowboard. And hopefully she'll have a great time on it and she'll stick to snowboarding because it's awesome. The first week of snowboarding is always very, very difficult. But once you've learned it, it's like everything. It's like riding a bike. But there, these skis have come up lovely. We've put some epoxy just down on the damaged areas on the top coat, just creating a very smooth transition on the lip between the fiberglass that lays underneath the top coat and the actual top coat itself, so nothing will catch it. The same on this front ski just here. So it's all nice and smooth, and it's also a little bit more watertight. We've laid some around the nose of the ski there and around the tail. So hopefully, like I say, they're going to be ship shape. I'm going to clean the top of the ski and just sand that back a bit and make sure there's no sharp edges. But anyway, I'm rambling on. We're going to rip off this wax off these skis, polish them up, put some Teflon down, wrap them up and get them back to the customer today. So stay tuned guys, just pop some music on and let's crack on with these skis. Nothing But Trouble, not the skis, that's the name of them. DynaStar's Nothing But Troubles 2008. Like I say, these skis are a good 14 years old, or coming up to 14 years old, and they're actually in very good shape from considering how old they are, should we say. And the base is looking mighty good, apart from the little bit of loose wax we have there. But they are super shiny. They are super polished. And these are ready to rip around the slopes. But hopefully, fingers crossed, the board behind me, the K2, I think that's the lady's board that she's going to be learning to snowboard on from tomorrow onwards. And these are the backup pair. These are going over just in case they are needed. But I still wanted to make sure they're in A1 condition. The rails are sharp, the bases are polished. These are ready to rip the slope. If not, and they don't get used, because we put liquid Teflon on, those rails will stay as fresh as physically possible for as long as possible, given these skis are basically a slightly longer life before they need servicing again. But guys, that is it. We are done. The full family set of 3 snowboards and skis are all done. The videos are all uploaded. So guys, please go across to the channel, hit that like, hit that subscribe and comment. And if you're in the Devon area and you want to use me, then just simply hit me up. But thank you very much indeed for watching. Thank you for getting to the end of the video if you have. And until next time, I will see you soon.